Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goebel and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net, Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org.
Hey everyone, my name's Alex, and I want you to watch MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. Thanks to our other great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby.
Hey, sports friends, welcome to Berea, Kentucky. We have the Lady Defenders from Lexington, Kentucky versus the Madison Southern Lady Eagles. This contest will be doing some introductions right now. We have center Brennan Lanham there that has passed the 2,000-point club for first girl in history for Madison Southern. Do that. I'm Rick Marbley. I'm along with Larry Franks. Larry, welcome aboard. And do you have any comments on this Lady Defenders team, what you've seen so far, what you read about?
Well, they've won 9 in a row, I think, somewhere along those lines. Something in here, yeah. They're 10-4. They've got 9 seniors on the team. They've won, let me see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They've won 6 in a row. They're coming back after their Christmas break where a lot of the teams get to play in the tournaments. And, you know, they played multiple games in days and so on and so forth. So, the Defenders come in 10-4. They've played 1 game since the Christmas break, and I think this is the first game that Madison Southern's played in a while from the Christmas break. I think they played last on December 30th. So Station's played 1 game, and the Eagles this is their first game back. So it's going to be a good matchup, and it's going to boil down to, ball control, defense, second chance shots on what Madison Southern can do. They don't have any common opponents.
Yeah, that's what I was looking on schedule. It's kind of rough to kind of size your opponent up.
I think that the Southern team has gone through a few injuries. Their starting lineup is different now than it was earlier in the year. You do have the senior leadership of there's 2 seniors, Brianna Lanham, and the other senior is Keene or Thorne, one of the girls. So they've got a young team with Southern, and they've got 9 seniors on the Station team, but they only start 3 seniors, and then they've got 2 sophomores.
So it's a little bit of a hodgepodge from sophomore to seniors for both teams. So, but more for Bryan Station than Southern. So, but Lanham,
it's going to be a fun match. Lanham's she's a fabulous athlete, and she's playing a new position.
Yeah.
They've moved her out to the top where she's always been on the post, her entire career. So.
Kind of frees her up there where she's not down there getting double teamed in the low post and stuff like that.
Yep. And I expect Southern to come out in a man-to-man, and they're going to press a little bit, so we'll see how Bryan Station handles it. I've not seen Bryan Station play yet, so I'm not certain exactly how it's going to unfold with them.
Well, for the Lady Eagles, we've got Gallion. Her number is 2. We've got Lanham, 43. And we've got, trying to get all these numbers here, Clark, number 5. And the last one on the list is we've got
33 Lawson. Yep. Straight into the middle, and they draw a foul.
And that'll be Keene going to the line there. That's let's see. I think you said a key thing there is defenders, they can press pretty good. What I've seen, we watched these few games earlier tonight, freshman and JV teams with both Southern won them. The JV team got really tight at the end.
With their press.
Mm-hmm. With the press.
They picked up the pace, and they made a tremendous comeback in that game.
We got Keene there. There's the second one from free throw line.
Yep, no press by the Eagles.
And Bryan Station's, we got Kavanaugh, number 11. And we got Cosart, that's guards.
You got Biskowski, Cozart, Harden, Iguodaro, and Kavanaugh for the Station. That's their starters.
And right off the bat, as we predicted, here's a little token press here. They break there. Southern breaks it pretty easily. Uh-oh, double teamed in the corner a little bit. There goes Lamb to the middle, kicks the ball out.
Travel.
There go Clark.
They're going to catch her for holding her travel.
What we got? We got one tipped ball, referee. One of them says walk, so one wins out here. Iguodaro is going to take the ball out of bounds. And Burdette brings the ball up, their point guard. Evidently this way we're going. No, we're going back the other way right here. Iguodaro sets there, runs her offense. Shot, no good by Cosart.
Eagles in a matchup zone. They're pretty handy with that.
And basket by there.
23 for the Eagles.
Thorne there. Basketball station there. They bring the ball out again here. And there goes Gallion up the court.
Over the
Land him
top.
on the right side. Gallion shoots. And a foul. We'll go back to the foul line. Oh, no.
Called her for traveling.
Traveling. Oh.
And what Madison Southern's doing right, they're just throwing over the press right here. So they've been prepared for it, and they're just throwing over the press. Then Gallion just missed a bunny, in my opinion. Got pushed a little, but they got it for traveling.
Iguodaro brings the ball up, goes to the paint, kicks out. 14. Cosart gets the ball and travels. And Southern comes in here at 7-6, and they have a good, nucleus team they had from last year. Lost one or two starters, but they're all right. Brandon brings over the timeline there and gets fouled. So Southern will take the ball out here on the side.
I think Hayes went on to continue her basketball play at Transy, maybe? Graduated from Madison Southern. She's a fabulous player. I loved watching her play. But Lanham's been here since she's in the 6th or 7th grade. Nice.
That is true.
So she's paid her dues and understands what's going on, and a pretty good team leader. Seems to, I think her teammates respect her, and she gives 110% regardless of the circumstances, and that's what you want out of a senior.
Got to have that leadership, and I think she'll be going to the next level where that may be. We'll know at the end of the season.
Matchup zone.
Yeah, we got a jump ball between Keene had the ball there, and the referees let him play a little bit. So Bryan Station has this ball possession here. The next time the top will go to Southern. It fires one up from 3, no good. Shoots another one right there, Cosart, no good. We've got Clark with the rebound on out to Lanham, going out, saves it. The good save by Lanham. Uh-oh.
All right. Well, it was knocked over by Bryan Station, I thought.
That's what I thought. Yeah, one referee on the far end there didn't call
the one furthest from it makes the call that doesn't benefit anybody.
Happens every time, don't it, Larry? Got Cosart into Iguodaro. I'm not trying to butcher these names, folks, or that's kind of hard.
Iguodaro.
Yeah, I believe that's what it is. Lanham steals the ball down low. Uh-oh.
She just got a tooth knocked out.
And lay up down here on Bryan Station. We got a timeout.
Yep. She just got a tooth knocked out or got a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. 4-2, Madison Southern leads. Got Jack Burford, Cumberland Valley Bank, Express Roofing, Luxury Pets, State Farm, Jerry Goebel, sponsors this evening. 5:23 left. We're going to let them take a look at Brianna and see what they can do. I'm sure she'll be back.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goebel and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net. Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea. Luxury Pet Services in Richmond. Time Warner Cable. Equipment Sales and Rentals. Madison County Schools. Tatum Enterprises. And Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County Schools Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter. Or like us on Facebook, MCS TV. And of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.
Hey everyone, my name's Alex, and I want you to watch MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. Thanks to our other great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby.
Two, one.
Welcome back to Madison County School Sports Television. I'm Rick Marley with Larry Franks. And Larry, basketball ain't what it used to be. It's nothing for this game. It's beat up, bang up, and no blood, no foul, I guess.
Well, they didn't call anything, and it was clean. They were just both going for the ball, and she caught it loose. Cut an elbow, and got her. Charging and the foul.
Charge on Gallion. Gallion had to hit it there, and I was kind of like, go either way. So we went against Southern there.
And that's one. The refs need to get dialed in here. I'm not going to fuss at them all night, but somebody can replay this on their DVR or whatever, and maybe disagree. But
another loose ball. Bryan Station gets it.
So far, Madison Southern's limited the second chance shots, and that's going to be a key to this game. All right, so they're going to keep their press on. They've been throwing over the top with Lanham out of the game. Get it into the middle. That's great. They broke through the
Clark.
press.
She beats it there. She's going to go over to the hoop.
Got it blocked. It's good drive, good defense.
And a layup. Layup by Burdette there.
Southern right back at it over here to Gallion.
Gallion goes down, shoots, misses layup. Rebound by Cole. Back to Gallion, shoots a three. No good. Rebound by Kavanaugh for Station.
Both of these teams rushing it up and down the floor.
And back in the paint, little two-footer in for Station. Right now we got Bryan Station 8-4 with 4:18 to go in the first quarter.
Coaches trying to get him to get up and press her. Not let him get anything going.
Clark's on the point right here, looking over the timeout by Summers. She's not very happy.
Well, she's going to get Brianna back in the game. I think that she's okay. I mean, they were kind of in disarray with Brianna out, and that's what's going to happen. But they can make an adjustment here.
As you was talking about that senior leadership, that's their bread and butter right there, and
she just got hit in the tooth or bit her tongue or something. Obviously, she's okay to come back. They took her back there and got her taken care of. And what's going on? Southern's throwing over the top of the press. Gallion's missed a couple of bunnies.
Correct.
And she just needs to finish those off. Go straight at it, draw the foul, and put it in the hoop. They're feeding it to her. She's right there point blank. Now, the Station's just a man-to-man defense down here, and then they're rushing it back, taking it right into the middle. And Southern's doing a good job just limiting them to one attempt.
Because like you were saying, Bryan Station hurries the ball back after the miss, and they're down the court. Johnny be quick there, so to speak, and you've got to get back. If you miss, to go back. So let them come back in here. She's ready to go. Maybe she put that tooth on the pillow, Larry, and get about $20 tonight.
If that's what it was, I hope it wasn't.
Or maybe it's to the jaw area or something like that. I don't know.
Not reaching and trying to hold something. And maybe she got a contact knocked
out. That's what I was thinking.
Knows, but
Landon calling for the ball.
Down underneath. Good defense by Station. Good backside help. Station's in a good man-to-man right here. Indians just going to set a pick on the backside. Had the play set up. Brianna sets the pick. It's like a give and go from the out of bounds.
Right, and here's Thorne throwing the ball back in. She's looking over there, hunting. Goes out Key. Go to Keene. Keene dribbles, going down low, off her leg. Goes to Station. I think Larry Southern's got to slow down. They're trying to go too fast. I don't think that's their game. I think they need to kind of slow down a little bit and take care of the ball, and things will work out here. Get a good shot.
What I like about so far is they're getting in and getting their shots. They're just not hitting them. They're just they're kind of feeling each other out. Like I say, Southern hadn't played since December the 30th. And it's been, 7 days, 7 days. Station played the other day, so they're going to be a little more in tune, I think. But and Southern's rotated their lineup. I mean, I don't think Gallion was a starter at the beginning of the year. She's got herself in the starting role now. Nice looking shot there.
Cole barely missed that. It was just a little bit off. Landon steals the ball, and there's a foul on just Bryan Station foul in the back after the steal.
There's your senior leader. Okay, she might have had a jammed finger. She's going back over here for some tape or some help or something. She might have just dislocated the end of her finger. There they are. They got some tape and going to try to get her taken care of. I'm glad it wasn't a tooth or something. Let's see here. I mean, the way she was just,
But she's holding up her face up there. I don't know. Like you said, she might have lost the contact or something.
Yeah, they're taping her. She jammed her finger real good.
And here's three by Gallion. Off the mark, air ball. Station gets rebound.
What you'll see from Gallion, she won't give up on it. She's got a nice stroke. She'll get them to fall eventually.
Air ball by Station. And good hustle play by Clark. She picks the ball up, shoots a layup, 2:54 left in the quarter. It's Bryan Station 8. The hometown Southern Lady Eagles 6.
Pick at the top of the key. Matchup zone.
Another air ball.
Rebounded. That's just one of those you can't predict, so you don't know how to defend it.
And Cosart shoots three. That's one thing I noticed on their sheet here, that Bryan Station shoots a lot of threes.
Another travel. Nope.
There's another layup. Layup
Keene
by
got that one in. Number
Keene
40,
there. There we go.
yeah.
Keene. Now, we saw a young lady on crutches earlier tonight. That could have been a starter. I don't know the young lady's name. Nice shot by Cozart. Off the glass. Kiss that off there and rip the nets. There goes Clark. Clark going down the middle. Should be a layup.
They lost their man. They're trying to play a man-to-man, and they didn't catch their rotation. Coach Ransom trying to get them to hurry it up the floor. Trying to force the issue with the pace. Wow, lowered her shoulder. And they did that earlier, and it wasn't called. That wasn't as bad as the one earlier, but I think that was more of a blocking foul or something along those lines. That wasn't too dramatic.
And I believe that's about the second foul on Cozart, so she takes a seat on the bench there. And Lanham's throwing the ball in the backcourt here. There's King's got it, goes to the floor, scramble for the ball. Landon's got it.
Gets right back in there, got her nose right in there. Dribbles with her head up, gets it to Gallion. And
nice
Gallion hits this. She just needs to do layups from the left side.
I hear that.
Southern took the lead back right there, 12-10 here.
Burdette missed the layup. Steal by Station. Behind the back pass to 22. That'll be Ignaria.
That's off the foot of the Bryan Station player. Once again, who's creating that? Brianna Lanham, defense. Just positioned herself. The girl turned right into her, went off her ankle. Okay, so they got the full court press. Timeout by Station.
We're going to take a break from our sponsors here, and we're going to be right back at you in a few seconds. Oh, that was fast paced.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goble and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered. ExpressRoofing.net. Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea. Luxury Pet Services in Richmond. Time Warner Cable. Equipment Sales and Rentals. Madison County Schools. Tatum Enterprises. And Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County School Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter. Or like us on Facebook, MCS TV. And of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.
Hey everyone, my name's Alex, and I want you to watch MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. Thanks to our other great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby.
Hey, welcome back to Madison County Sports TV. I'm Rick Marley with Larry Franks. Larry, we had a fast and furious there. We're not even done with the first quarter yet, but it's been, lights out up and down the court.
When you press and you create you're creating that pace by forcing people to move. And Station, that's that's what they're going to do. And Southern has done a good job. Gallion dribbles it out of bounds right there. Once again, good hustle.
Lanham was down there and got the ball back, and Gallion just stepped on the line there. We had another layup right there, but we got 59 seconds left in this quarter here. Station, they're going to bring the ball up in the court here. And
the roster that we have to deal with doesn't even coincide with the numbers of the players on the floor.
Yeah, there's a couple
we got
numbers
Iguodaro out there. Number 23 we don't even have on the roster.
And we got Cozart back.
13's Burdette. Yep, Cozart's back.
Nice defense for Southern right here.
They get that matchup zone, staying on the ground. Nice move. Now, let's see if they pay attention to the clock when they get on their side of the floor. Go.
Should be one shot.
Passes. Well,
no, she's going to go down.
Yep. And you got 30 seconds left. It's 3-on-1, and you're trying to take it to the hoop.
That's the coaching where it comes up there, where take the ball about, and, hey, we got one shot. We got about 30-something seconds. Let's do one shot. Either get fouled or get a good shot.
What I liked about it, Rick, just missed that shot. What I liked about it was 3 passes, and they were down the floor.
Oh,
good hustle
by Clark. Nice block by Clark. Showed a good hustle there, blocking from behind. That took a cheerleader out down there, so.
12.3 seconds left, 12-12. Seven seconds. Iguodaro with it.
There she is. She's dribbling. Short.
Hey, everything's knotted up 12-12. Hey, it's a fast-paced game. We knew it was going to be that with the way the teams are going to press. They got man-to-man on Bryan Station side. You got the matchup zone on Southern side at this point. And they're both getting shots. The Eagles have limited them to one shot most of the time down here. And the Eagles have missed several open shots on their side.
Right, a lot of layups.
We'll see how they continue to adjust with it. But the pace of the game is frantic, man. I love it.
And, and Summer's going to make adjustments right here after this first quarter. And she's going to come back and make a few adjustments there of, like, we've got to get back. There's a few things, we need to do. If somebody gets to the middle there, beats my man, you need to rotate over. She might go to zone a little later. She had a matchup zone a while ago, like as you was saying.
Yep. They're not really a man-to-man. They're just trying to find the person they best match up with, and then they're going out to them when they get the ball, and then they're falling back in the middle. And I think that's what's creating the one-shot scenario because they're getting the rebounds on this side of it. But you're right, Summer will make the adjustments. And Coach Ransom over here, he's going to continue to use his bench and apply as much pressure as he can. I wish we had all the girls from Station's number. I'm a Station fan. There's not very many people will tell you that I'm not, but
Yeah,
so
we
you got
we don't
on the floor.
Right.
You got number 32, which we don't have on our roster.
Right.
You got 23 that we
don't
do.
know. We
don't
have
know.
her
She's not on here
on
either.
the roster.
You know, number 14 we have, that's Cosart. 13 we have, that's Burdett.
Turnover by Lanham.
Steal by Station, takes
Ooh,
it
and
right
that's
in.
going to be one.
That was a nice finger roll. That's a double Dutch bust right there for Lanham.
Right.
Got the turnover and then got the foul. That's not what you want from your senior, but hey, about 12 seconds into the second quarter.
The thing about that's really quick right there. Station's got the quickness right now. If they break away, they're going to have a layup or just get fouled 1 or 2. So we got to be aware of that. There goes Lanham there. She's dribble.
Right up the middle like you're supposed to. Shoots the 3 off the front of the iron, follows her shot. Second shot opportunity for Southern, going for that third time.
She's battling.
Oh, yeah. Drew the foul on it. She didn't get really set to shoot that 3. But she did a good job coming through the press. Drove right up the middle of the floor where you want to be. Don't get trapped in the corners. And she dribbles with her head up right and or left-handed generally.
Gannon's out here. The ball got tapped away. Still got it. Going to her right. Go to Clark.
Station with the man-to-man. Eagles run a little weave. See if they can get a give and go going here.
Out to Carter.
There's the Gallion, top of the key underneath the Lanham. Got blocked out. Throws up a hook.
There goes Bryan Station off to the races.
Nice ball handling right there. That girl came around behind the back pass, got it down to the floor to the open person, and Brianna, she didn't pick up that foul, but she hustled back, and they got them stopped underneath the hoop. 15-12, defenders with the lead right now, Rick.
I tell you, it's like you said, fast right here, but that's how basketball was played today. The old game style of 70s, 80s, and 90s is done. If you don't like it, this is what you got.
Yep.
It is what it is.
And
the saying is.
You got, the thing is, the athleticism of the women is more respected than it ever has been. And I don't care what sport it is. Nobody ever thought that the girls could do this or they didn't think they could do that. And now that they've had a chance, they can show you that they can. You're not going to see a bunch of dunking, but you're going to see a bunch of teamwork and a bunch of fundamental basketball.
King got the rebound there for the missed
ball
shot.
fake to clear herself some room to get the ball up.
Thorne brings it up, bounce pass, stolen ball.
Not the right pass for that, but
by Igdaria. Off the head of Clark, out of bounds Station. It's kind of got rugged here in the last two minutes of this quarter, I guess, starting minute and whatever that is, 33 seconds.
Southern hasn't scored, and Bryan Station just substituted 4 people.
Well, we talked about that earlier, too. They got a long bench. They're 9, 10 deep. Maybe
22 is wore out or she's lazy, one or the other. She's still on the floor.
Harden is in for Station.
5 seconds. Oh, no, illegal screen. Missed it. Southern needs to score. They need to stop the bleeding here. They need to score.
Lanham don't get the ball in. She's going to have a 5 seconds. There we go to Gallion.
Yep.
Gallion stops.
Get to the middle. She's doing good there. Double dribbled.
When the ball was thrown in there and Gallion had the ball at midcourt, and then she went backwards. Never go backwards. Go forward.
Well, I think you're exactly right. And then it hit her mentally. I'm not supposed to do this.
Yeah.
And then she kind of,
and then
didn't play through it.
Then we went through the double dribble right there. So
she's like, uh-oh.
Rutrow. There's Cosart out there again.
Summers over there coaching little Gallion.
Long 3 off the board there.
Oh, nice try on the rebound. Somebody's got some hair ornaments laying on the floor down there. They need to pick up before somebody steps on them, bust their.
Yep. There we go. Turn around, look at the person. Got to shoot that shot.
Hit it. Had a wide open shot.
Let him back in, put in. Let him.
When the man-to-man on Bryan Station, the Eagles are doing a great job blocking out and getting the rebound for that second shot opportunity. Southern
25 misses.
Yep, Southern packing everybody in the middle, so Station's only getting one shot on their side.
Got to get a good look right down here, bring him within about 3 if we can. There goes Lanham up for a 4-foot shot.
Yep.
Ripped the nets.
She's got 4 quick points to get it back to 16-19.
And that bleats going down there at at a frantic pace to get the ball down there when Southern misses. So they have to take it out of bounds. Slows the game down for them. Nice hustle.
Going to stay down here with Station.
Yeah, nice hustle by King right there. A lot of games won by the who hustles the most.
Absolutely. It's going to be second shot opportunities. We'll get into the free throw part of it eventually. And Bryan Station is not a very good free throw shooting team. If Southern can keep it close, their 7-6 record will be irrelevant at the end of this game. There's the hair thing. Give it out here to number 25. This roster is, I just wonder if the stats are even right on it. I hate it because I love the Bryan Station program, the coaches, their athletics. I'd like to give these girls credit. I'll see if we can get something at halftime and do a better job of it.
There's a walk by Station, get the ball in the middle of the paint. And for Station, they've got to look at it and say, hey, they're packing the middle. We're going to have to take some shots outside 10, 15-foot shot range.
Obviously, Summers done some scouting, and she's got her defense set to make them shoot from the outside. They're going to try to take it in the middle. Eagles get it cleared. There
goes Lanham in the paint. Shoots it off to Clark. Clark goes down by the side of the baseline and shoots. Layup.
It's a nice screen by number 1, Coyle, I think. Yep. Open that lane right up. So here's Lanham spreading out her defense in the man-to-man.
And they're packing
King
it right
stays
down
back in the middle. Yep. So they take it in there. One shot. Out to the Eagles.
Rebound by King. King don't know what to do. She needs to go hurry up.
Yep,
10 seconds to be called. There goes Carter. Dribbles to the center.
Fine.
Go to King. King goes to the left side of the court. No good. Lanham put back in. Lanham's on fire, Larry.
Yep. They were down 19-12, and she's come back and scored 8 straight points. Makes it 20-19. 4:05 left.
We've got a host of people at the scorekeeper table to get in at the next whistle blows here.
At the pace of this game, they're going to both need to utilize their bench.
Nice
little roll right there. We have a number. That was Kavanaugh.
King throws it up to Carter. Carter to Lanham. Nope. Carter keeps it. Gets the block. Lanham.
Carter was going to take it in there if she was open or not. If Carter learned how to dribble and keep her head up, she's going to be okay. But she's watching her dribble and can't see her teammates.
There goes rebound by Clark. Gets it round the back. Oh, nice move. She brings it up to the right side of the court. Keeps dribbling. Looking over the bad pass by Carter.
Got all the way down. There was some good movement and then made a bad pass. Good ball fake.
And basket by Harden there, sophomore for Station defenders here. King throws it in to Lanham. Lanham looks back, gets back to King. Just goes over timeline, hits.
Coyle. I don't understand. What are they? I mean, they're shooting if they're open or not. I mean, it's the pace of the game, but I mean, they turn and go straight to the hoop if there's somebody between them. I don't. They fought their ways back into it, but they're still use your teammates, communicate, and continue to work as a unit.
You're exactly right there. There goes Gallion looking in, throws it in. Back to Gallion for a 3.
There
she shoots. In and out.
She's got a nice stroke. She's going to fire it up straight to the hoop between two people. Called a blocking foul.
The only thing I see about Southern, when they miss down the one court, Bryan Station's so quick, they just take it to the full length of the court. They're going to the hoop no matter what.
And that's obviously what Coach Ransom's wanting them to do. I love that style of play.
Oh, we do. Just push it down the court.
Yep. You get so many chances. I mean, it cracks me up in basketball. You got people hit 1 3-pointer and they'll shoot 25 of them, and they'll miss. They won't take a layup where they could make 50% of them. And Bryan Station's inside. That's where they're going to try to beat you.
Lanham's got the ball at the head of the key there. Looks around. There's Back to Lanham on the right here, down to Keene. Keene goes up strong.
Went through three of them and got it up. Nice post move.
If they take their time and think about what they're doing, but it's just when they get off key a little bit, they don't know what, it makes bad decisions.
I think some of it is experience. I think some of the, Keene's got decent experience, seems to know what's going on. Same thing with Clark, obviously with Lanham. And some of these other girls, Galleon's played a lot. I don't know if she's just off balance or what they're doing, but they,
What you're saying is they're just not smooth out there a lot at some times.
Right.
That'll maybe come a little later, another, 13 games in the season. You need to kick it in.
Yeah, it might be the next game. It may just, let's say, it might be just not this game. Could have a jammed finger, might have twisted her ankle today in warm-ups. Who knows? But
Keene at the line. First free throw, short.
Off the front.
Uh-oh, somebody's in the lane violation.
That was the shooter. She knew it was off and took off immediately. And that's a hustle play that didn't work out.
And like you said about free throws, I think we look over her stats that I think Southern shoots about 52% from the foul line, which is it's not great. That's, folks, you just got to be better. I think if I'm not mistaken, about 52%. I'll have to get them, look over these stats and find them.
I know that Station's like 54%.
And shot up by Station, no good. Rebound, but Southern come up forward. She loses the ball.
Got to dribble with your hand up.
Back on Keene. Keene should not get back. Layup. Station 27-24 with a minute 34. Long pass. Down to Galleon. Galleon gets it. Dribbles.
Look for some help.
And there we go. We're back under control right now. There's Thorne running the point.
Free throw percentage for Station's 54. And
there goes Brent and Lanham trying to get the ball all shot. There's a shot.
70%
gets fouled.
free
There's
throw
nothing there.
shoots. 70% for Southern.
70%, okay.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't think I figured the free throws would come into a play, but I thought it was going to be in the favor of Station. But if they were both in the low 50s, it was going to be a long game.
Yeah. We got Thorne at the line for 2 shots. She shot that 3 just a second ago, and I thought she got fouled over. Galleon rather shot it. No call, so.
Couple of rotations again. Coyle comes in. Keene goes out. Minute 11. 27-25 Station.
And I think when we get in that fourth quarter, the last few minutes, we're going to have a barn burner.
We're going to have some kids that are going to find out if these kids are in good shape or not. I can promise you that. Because they're hustling and running hard this first half. It's going to be who is in the best shape. Straight to the hoop once again.
No good layup.
Long rebound. It wasn't corralled, but
Kavanaugh got the ball, shoots a 3. Off. Uh-oh.
That's going to go to Southern.
Yeah, there could have been a foul called there, but referee just kind of put that in his pocket there on Thorne for Southern. Lamb takes the ball out in front of the Southern's bench.
Press still
There goes
on.
Thorne. Thorne dribbles. Got to have a head up.
Nice
Back to Lanham.
pass.
Lanham goes through the middle there. And a foul on 32 there. We don't have that.
That's
number.
Coyle.
Coyle
got
there.
fouled. Don't know who fouled her.
Yeah, we don't have them numbers. So
see if we can get them at halftime over there. All right, 27-26, 47.8 seconds left here in the second quarter.
Well,
that play right there, they got the ball. Lanham went down the middle, drew the defenders, and dished it off. And once again, they had a nice look at it and just couldn't get the shot off before she got the foul.
and the shot, no good again. This is what Southern needs to get back right here.
About 40 seconds left.
There go Kavanaugh's dribble back to Cosart. Cosart goes to the right side, goes to the middle. She's with the right hand up, no good. Gain with the rebound. Lanham goes to the corner, shoots, layup good with 25 seconds left. Station comes up with the ball, dribble flash to the side and loses out of the bound. Cosart did an overball, what goes to Southern.
21.6 seconds left. Should be, they don't get an open look immediately, play for the last shot. Get it in the senior's hands. Out to Coyle. Should go back to Lanham.
Lanham's got it. We got 14 on the clock, 13.
Going straight
Goes
to the middle by
Cole.
Coyle, throws it up, draws a foul.
This is where you got to hit them foul shots, and you said, I think, what'd you say, 70% to Southern?
70% for Southern. But this, you know, I mean, there's a lot of wear going on out here. These girls are going to be tired. They're going to have to use their lower body, bend their knees, follow through with their shots to get these to drop.
Another miss there on the first foul shot.
And you can't do anything about it now. Forget that and drop this one. Concentration, bend your knees, nice and smooth. Got it.
Good shot right there. You call that before it went in.
Yeah,
nice
you could tell
form.
from the angle. She's had to bend her knees.
We got 5 on the clock. Shot, no good. Shot up, no good again. Basket, no good.
No. All right. After 2 quarters, 29-27. It was 12-12 after the first quarter, 29-27. Both teams were using their benches tremendously, Rick. And we'll try to get some halftime stats and see if we can get the right numbers and the names to, you know, properly acknowledge this Bryan Station team of fine athletes.
What a fast-paced game. I mean, you know, you can't even get everything in that we see on the court, you know, bits and pieces there.
That's the best part about the television. We don't have to say anything. They can see exactly what's going on because we're going to have that tonight.
Well, we're going to take a break here at intermission, and our sponsors, Jack Burford, Cumberland Valley Bank, Express Roofing, Luxury Pets, State Farm, Jerry Goebel. We'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Coach, tell us about first half. Very fast pace.
It's very fast paced. It's more their tempo than ours, but I feel like that we're handling it okay. We've made several turnovers, but so have they. So it's just going to be who manages the game a little bit better tonight.
Rebounding is real good. I know you're packing the inside.
Yeah, I mean we're up 1 on them rebounding. We've got 21, they've got 20. We got to continue that. We got to keep running bodies in to keep us fresh and keep our legs. So
good luck, Coach.
Thank you very much.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goebel and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net, Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County School Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV, and of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.
Hey everyone, my name's Alex, and I want you to watch MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. Thanks to our other great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby.
Welcome back to Lady Eagles basketball. I'm Rick Mobley, well with Larry Franks. Halftime right here. Something goes in at halftime there. When we break here for the second half, though, we're up 29-27. It's been a fast and furious first half. And I'll tell you what, Larry, do you have just comment on a few things, how Southern can win this game in the second half?
Well, I mean, they just got to keep doing what they're doing. They've had some open looks that they've created and just missed some shots that were makeable, in my opinion. They're doing a good job limiting Bryan Station to 1 shot attempt on their end, which we knew was going to be an important part of it. And, you know, we'll see what they do here. But I don't know they just need to, you know, make their buckets, get the ball in the right people's hands to score.
Just like that play right there by Clark. It was a back door right there off the new offensive play that she just ran out That was a good call by Summer right there, coming off of the halftime right there. There's a 3-shot, short.
One shot attempt.
Cozart. Clark got the ball, throws it out to Keene, to Thorne rather, excuse me.
Double dribble.
And we got a walk. Well, you can take your choice there, double dribble, walk, or whatever.
You know, somebody could come up here and set a pick. I mean, they're coming with her, and they can free somebody up that way, but it just depends on how Coach Simmons wants to do it for the Eagles. Little stop and pop off the backboard right there for number 22, Iguodaro.
There goes Clark, break the pressure.
There you go, got it. Now get your rest of your help here.
Back to Clark.
Station still in a man-to-man.
And Thorne down to Keene. She's a little
up.
baby hook. Up, no good, in and out. Lanham. Lanham just everywhere. Lanham does 90% of the work, I do believe.
Well, she's got a knack for finding the ball, which just comes with experience and the want to. She's got the want to get in there. I mean, she jammed her finger earlier. We didn't know what it was. She's got taped up. You can see her grit her teeth every once in a while when she starts to try to handle it. Nice touch.
She's just a competitor. She's going to, this is her senior year, she's going to play with a lot of heart, a lot of emotion.
She is a selfless, competitive, and resilient ball player, and you can't ask for any more at this level. And it's hard to teach people to be selfless and competitive, but she will pass the ball when they're open. She'll stick in there and fight if it's going her way or not. And
no, she's not going to back down from nobody.
She wants to win.
She wants to win. As a competitor, you know, that's what you want at anybody that plays basketball or football, whatever sport it is. You want the competitive side come out. Little Dario right there on the foul shot makes it.
Little huddle in the middle. They're going to change their defense. Maybe go into a press after the next shot here. We'll see. But like you said, they need to get all the way back on their coverage. And so far this half, they still early, but they seem to have an idea what they're doing with it.
Long pass to Clark. Clark, throws it away. That's an unforced error. You know, there should be somebody charting unforced errors, and when it's a good play, you need to chart that. Then that's what you can go over and practice. Say, look, we don't need to throw the ball. We're not in a hurry. We're not going nowhere.
You know, and they've done a good job on it the other 3 times. It's just that one time when they get in a hurry, illegal pick by 11.
Yep. 11, there was Kavanaugh on her foul there. That's a lot of been called right here lately in college basketball, high school, the legal pick and the hand touch and hip and all that other stuff. So long pass again to Keene, barely got it. Goes back to Lanham. Lanham goes toward the basket, stops, sets the ball up. Clark's got it, running the point.
They're going to run a little.
The Thorns got the ball dribbling.
Got her posted up.
Down to Lanham. Who else? Goes, kicks it back out to Gallion. Gallion loses the ball. And it is Bryan Station's ball.
She's just, I thought, you know, she's just not in a regular game tonight. Gallion isn't, but you can, I mean, that girl just knocked her over right there. Just hipped her and pushed her right in.
Run a little weave out here on the 3-point line. Burdette goes up, shoots, good. There's Clark in the corner, no man's land, back to Lanham. Back to Thorne. Thorne throws it to Keene. No
Southern
good.
has
Bad
the
pass.
numbers, and they turn it over.
Picks up. There it is, 13.
Nice pass there.
Oh, misses it. 5 for the ball. And it's Southern's.
They got a break. Southern got a break.
They reversed the call here by the other official.
The guy furthest away.
Calls it the one nearest. I think she was blocked a little bit there on the ref right there on that side, but
I still thought it was off station.
Back to the corner there.
I'm as close as the guy out here that said it wasn't.
Cosart's her 3-point sharpshooter there, but she's been off tonight.
Tie ball game, 5.5 minutes left, and Southern sticks in their man-to-man here.
Kavanaugh dribbles, goes through the paint, kicks it back out to Burgett. And back out to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh dribbles. And there goes Kavanaugh in for a little layup too. Nope, misses it. Back to Bryn Lanham. She's shooting, going.
Pull it in and control it.
Control
Great
the ball
job by
there.
the senior. The defense right there, wow.
Layup by Cosart on the other end.
30-second timeout by Station.
Well, we'll take a break right here at Berea, Kentucky at Southern Ladies Gym here, and we'll be back with you after a word from our sponsors of Jack Burford, Cumberland Valley Bank, Express Roofing, Luxury Pets, State Farm, Jerry Goebel. We'll be right at you.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goebel and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net, Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County School Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV, and of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.
Hey everyone, my name's Alex, and I want you to watch MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. Thanks to our other great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby.
Madison County School Sports Television. I'm Rick Brodley along with Larry Franks. Larry, we just talking there off the air there a little bit. The Southern needs just to make good decisions and unforced errors to kind of correct them, and I think they come out with this victory. But we're going to go down to the fourth quarter on this one here.
Well, you predicted it, and it's going to be who has the stamina to finish this deal, because both teams are playing hard. They're playing up-tempo, and that's the way Station wants it. And the Eagles have done a good job competing and sticking with it. The key is the Eagles are limiting the defenders to one shot. The thing is, the defenders are allowing the Eagles to get in, but they can't finish the shot.
Good shot. And just like the part right there, I think Thorne had the ball. There was a 10-foot shot. She wants to bounce it in there and knocks it off her foot so that we get the ball back.
Another error. Four straight errors without getting a good look at the hoop. That's just – and that's not – I mean, the coach can't do anything about it. Now they're going to have a second shot attempt. Three-pointer up off the front of the iron. Out of bounds.
Staying with Clark, I guess. So it's back in there to Bryan Station. Seems like Bryan Station on their end now on offense, they're hustling to the ball more quickly. When they miss a shot, and it seems like they're getting their hands on it. So Eagles going to have to – she's going to have to substitute Summer here to get some people in and out, try to steal a minute or two for starters, let them rest.
Yeah, it's 35-33, 4:25 left. I don't – know.
That's no good there.
Yeah, over the back on number 32.
That's Shannon there.
Once again, the Eagles are limiting them to one shot. But the Eagles have to score on this, and they've had 4 straight turnovers. Unforced, pretty much.
And I think that's come to – you've got to make good decisions on there.
Okay,
Are you going to be right every time?
Here's
No.
the Keene, gives it back to Lanham.
There goes Clark up the middle, going all the way to the hoop.
Wow. Are you kidding me?
No foul.
I saw her left hand disappear for a second.
Kind of got held there a little bit.
Now, here come the Eagles with their full court press. So we're going to see who, like I say, it's going to come down to the stamina. Let's see how they handle it.
Lamb down on Burdette. And Clark down there, little pressure, not much. They're going to break it. They're going to the center of the court. In the drive there,
one
no
shot
good.
And done.
Lanham gets a rebound, goes out, stops, gives up to Clark. Clark to the Keene, wide open.
Nice look and a good pass. 35-35, 3:45 left. Third quarter.
I thought she carried the ball a little bit right there. No good again on a layup.
All right, one shot. There she goes, dribbling with her head down. Does Coyle, dribbles out of bounds. You cannot go to the sideline there.
It's just unforced error. I mean, up and down the court's good. Sometimes you need to know when to pull off.
Well, a lot of it boils down to being able to dribble and handle the ball with your head up where you can see your teammates, and that's really the biggest flaw with these young kids. And I say it, and I know it's something they probably work on. That's a cheap foul right there by Keene.
I can't stress enough this unforced errors.
And they're trying to play a full court press, so Summer most certainly doesn't feel they're tired. She's trying to keep the pace with them. 35-35, 3.5 minutes left here. Gallion checks in, Coyle goes out. But these young players can learn how to dribble right and left-handed with their head up.
That's what I was going to say. That's key. You hit the nail on the head right there. If you can't dribble with your head up, you don't see nothing. Somebody going to the basket cutting, whatever, or whatever,
And the ones that can are the ones that excel at this level. And then obviously in college you have 5 people on the court that can generally do that.
Deflection by Lanham. Lanham back to Lanham there. Scores, maybe yes, and foul. They went to a zone right there, and then Bryan Station right get in the middle, but it's just so clogged up they just can't get in there. And then Bryan Station I don't think anybody hit a 3 tonight?
I don't think either team has.
I mean, that's very unusual this day of basketball. Nobody hits a 3 for
It's the pace of the game, and they're trying to play it inside. And Southern will hit one here in a second, I can promise you, because they'll keep firing them. Lanham competes.
3-point play, the old-fashioned way.
Exactly.
So
they needed that.
38-35 with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Station already got the ball down, shoots.
Good defense.
Good shot.
That's all you can do. Over the top of the defense, just a little weak with the pass. Go ahead and what she needs to do right there is lead Lanham. Don't make her stop for the ball. Throw it out in front of her.
Don't worry. Storm, dribble the ball
Don't try to keep it away from the defenders. Throw it to your player.
It's going to be 10 seconds if they don't get the ball up.
There they got it.
There goes Thorne. Back out to Clark. Clark sets it up. Going to run offense here.
Going to run a little weave. Gallion with it. Looking down at the post play.
They've
been going in on the low post, and that's the halftime adjustment.
That's just
there's no reason for that. It's cross court to the low post. Now they're getting a second shot attempt, which they haven't had in a while.
So far, right here in the last 30 seconds, Bryan Station has shot 3 shots in a row underneath the basket.
And look at that. And then a foul. Turn it over and then foul them.
The quickness is coming there and sealed. It's good, Bryan Station, but it's unforced errors.
They're not having to work for anything. I mean, the Eagles, unfortunately, are in a little lull right here. It's a 3-point game. This is, I mean, as rough as it looks and as hard as the time as we're giving the Eagles right now, they're just in a little lull. There's unforced after unforced error here.
And Summer takes a timeout right there, and she's going to make adjustments, and she's not very happy right now on the decision making.
I'd be telling them snap out of it. Girls, wake up and play. You're doing stuff. You're missing wide open people. Make crisp passes. Throw the ball. I mean, this turnover right here at Lanham on this end, she's worried about trying to get it over the defenders. All she had to do is throw it out to the half-court lane. Lanham comes to get it. There's nobody on this side, and she's got a breakaway dunk. But they throw it close enough to the defenders, they tip it, get it away from Lanham, and they score on it.
In all due respect to Bryan Station, you can't coach quickness. They're very quick, but as you said about Southern, they need to be smart when they throw the ball. Lead the pass. It's like in football. Lead the receiver, and you'll be okay.
Station comes in here 10-4, nice squad. They've played some decent competition. Eagles are 7-6 and trying to figure out a starting lineup here, and they're right in this game. It's 41-38, and the unforced errors that the Eagles have had happen here are the thorn in their side. The thorn in the nest here at Madison Southern Eagles Stadium is coming from within.
Oh, in and out.
All right.
There goes King, gets rebound. There goes Thorne. Thorne, again, she stops. You can't stop dribbling the ball and make she got lucky on there, throwing it all the way across the court there for a pass.
42-38, underneath, wide open to Gallion.
She walked. She didn't dribble, then she
another unforced error.
Summer Nails knows not to press them. I mean, that's a lost cause. Get back in your zone and sag it down there in the middle.
It's not the press that's hurting them. It's the press against them that they're struggling with. Off.
Well, that's three-pointer. You know, that ball goes out. It's a long rebound. Sometimes it's hard to block everybody out. There we go. We have trouble getting the ball, and that's another turnover.
There you go. Nice play by Clark.
And she misses the layup, and she got stuffed by the rim itself.
Don't foul.
And another two. 46-38 with a minute and 18
8-point lead
go.
by the defenders here. What happened?
Summer calls another timeout. She just
46-38, a minute 17 left. I mean, they just got to regain their composure right here. And, I mean, there's nothing Summer can do about it other than try to coach them through it, keep them motivated. But, I mean, great anticipation by Clark. Misses the layup. I mean, how many have they missed point blank? It's contagious.
I can think about 10. I mean, that's 20 points.
Absolutely.
You know, and Southern be up there around 58, 46, roughly. I mean,
they're
doing
the right things. They just have to finish. Learn how to finish. Southern has done a great job tonight. You know, like I said, Station comes in 10-4. They've already played one game since the Christmas break. This is the first game back for Southern. It's 46-38. They've had a little spurt right here, but I've seen Brianna Lanham. It went from 19-12 to 21-19 the third quarter. Just that quick, in about a minute and a half's time.
You got to take care of the ball, and they cannot just make these simple miscues underneath where you go too far underneath and you get stuffed by the rim.
So they're running a 1-2-1-1. Trying to trap in the corner.
And somebody needs to flash in the middle, take the ball on the cut, and go all the way down the court. And somebody should be open for a layup if they bust this just right.
Bringing her up on the side.
You got to go with the ball.
There's the flasher, what you said, and she missed her.
Picks up the ball. You can't kill your dribble.
Lanham. She ain't afraid to dribble it with her head up. Gets it over the line.
There you go. There goes Clark.
Take your time now. They're going to put some pressure on her, and that's all right.
There goes Thorne out here. Nope, but back out the other way with Clark. Down to Lanham.
Posting up and underneath.
Shoots. Good.
Right. That's how they started off the first half, or the first of this half.
We've got about 50 seconds here left in the third quarter. 46-40, Bryan Station. The Lady Defenders on top of Southern Lady Eagles. They're going to play for one shot, looks like.
And the Eagles are in a matchup zone. A 2-3 zone, actually.
They're extending. There's no reason to pressure this ball out here. She's going to go to the hoop with it. That's what she's going to try to do. She's going to dribble, take her off the hoop to the basket.
Keene goes over, draws the defender. Got a break right there. That was good. They just created the right space. You were on it. You knew exactly what she was doing. There wasn't enough time on their defense to rotate through.
I think there's a time to make that pressure on outside. This was the wrong time. To set back there, let them dictate what they're going to do. Then
they
you
were
can make
going
your
for the last
calculation.
shot, it seemed.
You put pressure on the ball, and they went down there and flipped it around to the corner there. And
stay packed in there. Keep them on their one shot. Just keep trying to work your offense and execute on the Eagles side. 47-40, 20 seconds left. Hits them both.
Well, now Southern will have the last shot with 20.1 left in the third quarter.
If they can get it over here
Clark.
and execute. That got away the travel right there.
I think she did. I believe there's Thorne down to Keene. Keene
breaks
it in.
Takes it right in there.
The ball, grabs it.
Takes it down to her ankles.
Shoots.
Gets it into Coyle.
And Coyle, nice play. Now we got down to 5. Somebody needs to pick the defenders up. And the wide open 3, no good.
48-42, 6-point game.
Folks, I'll tell you what, stick around. We're going to take a little break here, and we'll come back with the fourth quarter. And from our sponsors, again, we want to thank Jack Burford, Cumberland Valley Bank, Express Roofing, Luxury Pets, and State Farm. Jerry Goebel. Be back with the fourth quarter in a few.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goebel and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net. Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea. Luxury Pet Services in Richmond. Time Warner Cable. Equipment Sales and Rentals. Madison County Schools. Tatum Enterprises. And Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org.
Hello everyone. I'm Madison County School Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter. Or like us on Facebook, MCS TV. And of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.
Hey everyone, my name's Alex, and I want you to watch MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. Thanks to our other great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby.
Welcome back to Madison County Sports Television. I'm Rick Marley with Larry Franks. Larry, I'll tell you what, we're standing here. We've not even caught our breath for their second quarter. We had a little intermission at halftime, but went back to that third quarter. It was fast and furious. So we're beginning this fourth quarter. What's the key for Southern to get this victory? If they're only down by 6, we've got 8 minutes to go.
They've got to finish. They've got to finish. I mean, Coach Simmons has put them in every opportunity to score points. Through practice, through preparation, they have been there. They cannot get the ball to drop. I mean, point-blank shots that they're missing. They've been able to break the press many times, and then they can't execute on the other end. Now, there's a turnover that they need. It's 48-42, 6-point ball game.
Clark brings it up.
And the defenders, they're just going to keep the pressure on them. They're going to keep running. They're going to keep forcing the issue, and they're going to create those turnovers. And that's what Coach Simmons prepared for. She said it at the halftime show.
3. No good. King battle it. Oh, there we go.
Thorne. Second shot attempt.
Back again to Clark.
Taking
comes
it
down.
To the middle.
Landon hauling for the ball. Just can't get it to her there. There goes the King inside. Oh, she's got a layup. Got a layup there.
Overplayed her on defense.
Nice left-handed layup.
Yep, and the defender overplayed her on defense. One shot. There we go. Pack it in the middle.
Back again to Thorne.
A little
There's
more
Cole.
Off her own foot.
You still went. Well.
Off her own foot. You can't.
We said, unforced errors. As a coach, that's got to really kill you. You're thinking like, what's going to be next?
I mean, how old is Coyle? I mean, she's been playing ball long enough. What is she, a junior? I mean,
nice defense by the Southern right there in the packet in the middle.
In the middle, hold them to one shot and execute on the other end.
Right in the middle. Oh, behind the back.
Pass got too fancy.
I'll tell you what, several years ago back in the 80s, if he's playing for Bill Fultz, he'd have took you out on that old play right there behind the back there. So
48-44. They get it
Cole.
in. There she goes.
There goes Thorne. Thorne just pulls it back out. It had a 2-on-1 break there. She just sets it up. Maybe a good thing right here to get a good shot.
Defender still on their man-to-man. Eagles going to run a little weave.
Bad pass right there. You can't do a 15-foot basket. Oh, that's a walk. Whoa. What do you think on that, Larry? I kind of seen walk. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't, like I say, I'm just not going to.
Comment on the officiating.
I am not going to get Simmons over here pleading her case.
And they went in 3-point play. I don't think the girls touched her either.
And the guy is calling it from back here. There's somebody right underneath it. I mean, it's just.
It's one of them things,
And you got a 6-point game, and you don't want the refs to have an effect on the end of it. Once again, if the Eagles just hit some of the layups that they have.
There goes Thorne. She's just over-dribbling and getting in a bad situation.
Had her trapped. Coyle with it. Does a better job this time.
Back
over
to Cole.
To her.
Back to Lamb down low. Should be a layup. Oh!
No foul.
No foul?
Wow.
Wow. That's short. Nobody down there for Southern.
Nobody blocked out. 2 people on one side.
There we need to go.
Go. 2 on 1. Take it right at them. Now finish the shot.
Oh, my gosh. Now back down the other end. Open layup. Scores.
54-44.
With 5:30 to go. Well, we finally get somebody calls a whistle. It's just this is not Southern's game, fast and furious.
They've done such a great. I mean, they're there. They just got to finish. I mean, 2-on-1 and you miss another bunny. It's just that type of a night for Southern, unfortunately.
There are them nights.
Maybe I'm just not giving them credit for being wore down. I thought they have handled this very, very well. I mean, it's just they've not made a debacle out of themselves over what the defenders have done to them. They just have not controlled their own destiny by finishing their shots.
We got to shoot that three.
Short, and they're fighting for the rebound. Oh, my,
I'll tell you, I don't know officiating here. All this call it is sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't.
54-44, 5:07 left.
I'm out like you. I think Southern has just ran out a little bit of gas here.
Yeah, they may have, but, I mean, they've just shot themselves in the foot with just plays that make no sense. Block out. Thorne's got to get in there and block out. Don't sit there and let them keep putting it up in your face. Just turn your butt around, put it on them.
Well, we'll see what's Bryan Station doing, and that was the team that has 52% from the free throw line.
And they're about on it tonight.
They've about, I think, hit majority of them. They're probably 70%, maybe 80%. They rolled in.
Roll a little bit. There's a fresh body. Haven't seen her in here this evening yet. Number 11. Or number 12 for the Eagles.
There was over the top again.
Bounds.
Lanham brings it up. There's three. There's got to be somebody open.
Exactly.
I mean, shoot the ball. It's time where you need to jack up the three most times right here. This time is ticking away here. You can't just – there we go back to Keene. Passes out to Lanham. Lanham shoots. Scores! There's your three, Larry. There's your first three. As Larry had his crystal ball out and he said it would happen, and it did.
Yeah, well, we knew they were going to keep firing on them.
Best thing to do is go and shoot some three. There's a breakaway for Southern. Clark goes all the way down, shoots, misses a layup. There's Lanham, though. Lanham scores. 58-49 with 4:15 left in the game.
12's Morgan Jordan.
Southern is still not out of it. They just got to play a little defense here and pick up people.
Block out. Now
three from the corner.
Getting warmed up.
Iguodala on there on the three. Timeout. Southern. Summers always coaching right there.
Let it give her too much space. Number 12, Jordan, just comes into the game, gets thrown straight to the Wolves.
Right.
4:05 left, 61-49. You want to take a break with them?
Yeah, let's take a break. And from our sponsors again, Jack Burford, Cumberland Valley Bank. And you get the next three there, Larry.
Fresh Roofing, Luxury Pets, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel, Larry Frakes, and Rick Moberly. We'll be right back.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goebel and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net, Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County School Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV, and of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.
Hey everyone, my name's Alex, and I want you to watch MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. Thanks to our other great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby.
Welcome back to Madison County Sports Television. I'm Rick Martin along with Larry Franks. Larry, Southern got the end and down here with the 4 minutes. They're behind by 61-49, 4:05 left. Southern could have a chance here if we can knock down some threes and play some good ball. But Southern has their chances, as you've stated through this whole game, with missing layups.
If they execute early on with the simple part of the game, making your layups, they could have a 12-point lead right now. But, I mean, they just have missed a lot of point-blank shots. I mean, then you have this debacle, on the end. I mean, they just throwing the ball away.
A lot of turnovers on the inbounds pass from forecourt. They're going to have to work on that.
Now the station can kind of back off a little, and now they can see
this bad pass. That's this telegraphing passes and stuff. And then there's a layup.
I mean, that's just straight down the low. Well, they got a foul call. I've seen them get beat down over here and nothing called. I saw Brianna Lanham go in there and lost her left arm, and they never heard a whistle.
Well, that puts the home in the bonus right there on the 1-and-1, but it was a two-shot foul, though. So we'll see what happens here. When the clock stops, that's a good thing for Southern here. They could get a few points here, make it a little interesting. Clark makes that one. This seemed like they was out of sync from the get-go, Larry. I mean, in a little way.
And that's, probably because they haven't had that game back. I know they've practiced. They spent some time together, and they're just not sharp. Where Station, they hung with Station, in my opinion, to the fourth quarter. They were a little bit behind, but nothing out of hand. Here they are with a full-court press. Got two people on one person. And that's most certainly not what coach is looking for. You got two people in the corner on one person. So if you're going to do this, you need to know who you have and where you're supposed to be. 65-41. They'll grow from this and get better. Yeah. And it's just they'll have some stuff to work on.
Now, this is stuff where I've just now seen the last two possessions. They have took it to the hoop with authority. They get fouled.
Well, the defenders are stepping back and letting them. I mean, they've got enough, 14-point lead now to where they're not as aggressive as they were, and they don't have. They've rotated their players pretty good. Coach Ransom has. He's done a great job here. And let's give credit where credit's due.
Oh yes,
a lot of the issues that the Eagles have had is because, as you said, the pressure and the tenacity, the quickness of the defenders. And, we can make all the excuses we want because we see the Eagles play all the time, and this is not what we typically see.
Correct.
But the defenders, let's give credit where credit's due. They play hard. They'll take it straight at you. And they've just crawled away. They just hung in, and then they have absolutely just pulled away from the third quarter on.
Oh, hit a three there.
They have to have a lot of those and stop them with some defense. Lanham comes over to – wow.
Because everybody's kind of standing flat-footed there a little bit.
Well, Lanham's trying to stop the shot, rebound the shot, tap it to herself to rebound it while you got two people standing around.
But, the thing about Bryan Station with the coach there, wouldn't you love to have 10 players on the bench can go in any time?
Yep.
And
the thing is, they're not trying to do anything fancy.
No.
They're just going to run it at you and try to get in the middle and make something happen. And eventually, you being in better shape than the other team will take its toll. But they're not out here firing up threes time and time and time again and trying to live by that. They're going for the layups and the inside buckets. And the Eagles did what we thought they would. We thought we'd limit them to one shot. The game was we called it right in the beginning. Yeah.
That beginning, like you said, in the end of that third quarter, I think Station was up to 6.
At the end of the first quarter, it was 12-12, and then we wound up being at a halftime 21-19, but they were up 19-12 for about the first 3 minutes.
Right.
And we went a long time without scoring with the same errors, the same comedy of errors. Let Bryan Station get the lead. Lanham took over, got them the lead back. Come out at halftime. At the end of the third quarter, they're down by 6, and they just never have given themselves a chance to get back in it. Lanham can't do it all.
No.
And there's some other people out here helping her, but
here's the thing they got right here. They could make this another. You can't dribble
right
between two people.
Exactly. And you got
layup.
Right. and then we're going to give it right back to them. Overplay.
It's just one of them nights. But here's the thing is, with there's here the last few foul shots Bryan Station has not hit. I mean, you make a few baskets, 207. I keep fouling. And there's a reason why they're 52% at the foul line. Oh, that should have been a ball. Should have been stolen inbounds. There we go. Landon gets again. Landon goes there. She's head up, dribbling. Yep. Nice job. Back out to Landon. Well, these passes.
Do a ball fake. Do a pump fake. Do something.
Bounce
but they're
pass.
just telegraphing them. So
there we go. Somebody's got to go through the ball. There goes Clark. Gets the ball. It's time's ticking, and you just got to forward up or dribble in there. But there we go. Back down to Keene. Keene's got it. Dribbles in. Shoots. Fouls.
Oh.
It stops the clock. I mean, they got an outside shot here if they just can play smart. But I know what Summer's going to work on in the next few practices. And, like you said, though, this is probably a little fatigue of not playing 7-8 days.
It could be. I just like watching her coach. Her passion. I mean, that she'd love to be out there suited up and playing.
Oh, she would. She's biting her nails right now. I'd like to be in. And
I'm watching Coach Ransom over here. He is not sat down the entire time. He is engaged with these players. He's engaged with the game. He can't play, but he's over. You know what I mean? He is in it. Totally in it.
Got a trap. Somebody gets back in the middle.
She's dribbling with her head down, got it all the way down there and got a break.
Oh, got rolled in there, hit the side of the rim, went in.
Look at Coach Ransom over helping. Love it. Nice pass by Lanham. See, how many points in a row has she scored and still wants to give it to her teammate? She could have just as easily pump faked and tried to shoot that herself. Maybe should have. Drawn the foul. Still trying to keep all of her other players involved.
Another thing I think I've seen on Southern when they get on their offense, I think they over-dribble. I like to say one dribble, two dribble, pass.
I think that
keep it going.
I think that they need to figure out who the scorers are and get them the ball, because there's been several. I mean, there's been a lot of missed shots that are just point blank with,
Right.
So work it around to where you got three people out here that seem to have.
There goes King, shoots, no good. Man, let him back up. We're down to 8 points with a minute and 15 to go, so might not be over yet.
Coyle's riding her down the court, staying on her, blocks her with her hip right there.
That's okay. Puts them about the foul line there.
Ran about 5 seconds off.
Well, Larry, you know what I really like to see? I like to see where Keene is on the low post and Lanham is feeding her. If they double down on there, Lanham's got a wide open three. I think that would help Summer to kick the ball out, have open three, or do some other things. And one more pass to maybe Thomas or Cole or Clark or Gallia, and you can shoot the open three.
But they just, these kids, they're kids.
Kids, you got to teach.
They're
you got to
kids,
teach.
And they're trying hard. They're giving it their all. The thing is, you got some that want to try to play at the next level, and some don't. Obviously, Brianna's got a nice little career ahead of her. Clark takes it straight down the middle. But see, Brianna drew the defense to him.
There we go.
Yep, good quick foul by Lanham.
That Summers right there, this is exactly what we were saying there a second ago. They're going to keep on fouling them. Going down by 7 with a minute. You never know. Never know, folks. That's why you play to the last second.
Other than Lanham being hurt for that short length of time, she's one of the first people at this end of the floor every time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that you can't – that's hard. That she's got that motor running, She is absolutely, just done everything she can tonight to help her team, and that's, it shows. I mean, 2,000 points she scored. Mm-hmm. You can see why. Yeah, she's been playing since the 7th grade, but still 2,000 points is 2,000 points. I don't care how you look at it.
Yeah, we're going to say right here with the action, we got a minute go with 7 points down. Bryan Station at the line. They've missed a couple here in the last minute and a half, 2 minutes. You just never know. A couple quick threes.
We said it early. It's going to boil down to who's got the stamina to finish it up and free throws at the end of the game, and that's how it's coming into play right here. So we nailed it. We had an idea what was going on, and I'm going to give defenders a ton of credit for their style of play and their effort because they have not taken their foot off the pedal. They haven't hit the clutch, the brake, nothing. They have kept the motor running full tilt, and I love watching. I'll be watching them play again somewhere. This will move them to, if they happen to get through this, 11-4, and they got a good stretch of games. They'll get into City League play. They're in the same region, Region 11.
Now another bad mistake by King that throws the ball.
And that's an unforced error. That's absolutely silly.
Now, that's another thing right there. Lanham just took charge here. I think they need to have more communication out there. But, let me tell you, when Lanham went out, you just hit there in that first quarter. They did rally around. They didn't get, you thought, well, they're going to go on a run.
Yep.
But Station didn't do it. You get hats off to them.
Yep.
But, they'll go on this, watch this tape, and come on and say, hey, we don't need to do this. We need to protect the ball, make good decisions. But if you want to watch this game again, it's on Time Warner on the XS channel. We have it on YouTube. Larry, I think there's one more.
Channel 9, and, they got it on the local channel there on cable. All right, let's see what they do. Defender's still dogging. Made a pass she probably didn't have to. Trying to keep everybody engaged. Here's Keene underneath. Up and in, misses it. This is over. Forget it. Nope, she's gonna stay on them and foul them. Summer's gonna make them earn it all the way to the end. Nice game by the defenders. You know what?
Yeah, very nice game.
Look at the coach over here having fun with these players, man. I love it. What a great job he's done.
And like you said, he coaches. I'm that kind of coach. I like to walk pace. You're in there every game. Every little thing you've got to hit on there.
He sets the image with the way he presents himself. He's professionally dressed. He's not set down 1 minute. He's cheered. He's coached. He's engaged with these girls. He runs them in and out. They had one break where the girls were walking all the way back to the sideline, which I don't like to see, but as hard as they play, I can see why he allows it. Mm-hmm. So as the game's gone on, I can look back and wish I could take back, talking that she was just walking off the floor. Heck, she's wore out.
That's a coach you like to play for.
Yeah.
You'll play your heart out for that coach. Well, they have that coach that way.
Yep. He believes in them, and that's intentional.
Intentional. This we don't need.
Are they even gonna call it? Call it. Yeah. Not even going to call it. But it's all right. So it's 76-65, 28 seconds left.
Yeah, Summer will watch this game, Phil, and she'll pick up to change a few things around and, especially on the press, what they needed to work on.
It's, these guys are, as you said, and you've said it time and time again, these defenders are so quick. And with that press and trying to get over it and get around it, you think you got a little bit of space and you don't.
You think you got a little daylight, then all of a sudden it just closes real quick.
And you can't teach quickness. You said that. You can't.
Right.
They have it. And the coach has done a good job exposing the way that his team needs to play to be successful. Lanham goes in, gets a deuce. Going to get a quick foul here still. Over the top. They're going to save it. They're not going to try to run it anymore. Another foul down by 11 with 16 seconds left.
And we're not trying to dog Southern by any means or anything like that. They played well. They was in it. You've got to hit them underneath baskets.
Just got to finish. You've got to finish. They worked hard, and obviously they're running plays to get there. Just finish them. And the thing is, you practice against each other so much, you know what to do, you know what to expect, and it's easy in practice. Then you come out here against somebody that you don't play against all the time, it's a completely different deal.
Yeah. Which game are you going to play?
She's run them. She's got them ready. She's doing all the right stuff.
Right.
They just need to execute on this side of it and get the deal done.
There's time out there on Bryan Station there. But now, Summer, if they face them again maybe in the region or, play, if they make it that far, there might be a different story. When we shoot foul shots, Southern, I'm not having nobody on the line. My players are going to be back. Then it cuts off that penetration. There's other things you can play. That 2-3, you play a sag, or you can even play a 1-3-1, which it's hard to play a 1-3-1 the old school.
Well, there's some people here that Clark has done a great job.
Yes.
Lanham has done a good job.
Yes.
Keene has done a consistently good job. They've had some turnovers.
And that one injury to Lawson, I think.
And so you've got you just got a few things here.
Got to tweak it.
They've got 3 that are pretty solid. So it's 3 on 5 in this situation, but she'll figure out a good starting 5 here or a good rotation of maybe 6 or 7 as they move along. And it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That's right. That's a lot of people forget that beginning of the season until you get that through the district play. That's when it counts.
Yeah. Well, they're 13, 14 games each of these teams into the season. So Bryan Station is deep. Their run, they got us. I mean, Coach Simmons knew what they were going to do. She knew they were going to run it. They were going to press her. There's another unforced error, just throws it completely over the top for no reason.
She had a good game plan. She knew what she's getting into. She's got there. I mean, just like we took off Kentucky High School Athletic Association website.
Don't foul her again. Are you kidding me?
Stuff. They're doing dribble the clock out here and throws the ball up with one. Well, Coach is kind of laughing about that. Ransom there. He kind of tell her they're all laughing about it, but
just threw a little higher. They might have a little taller ceiling over there. Matter of fact, I think they do at Station. Well, 80-67, the defenders come in here and get one from the Eagles. And so who's your player of the game?
Oh, gosh. Well, we had to go with, I think there's only one. Lanham. I mean, I don't know. She went out there for whatever the issue with the injury. She had to come back. She came in there. She played real hard, battled through it. Never give up. Nope. Never give up on there.
No, I agree with you. Brianna Lanham's the player of the game, and rightfully so. Eagles battled for a long time and just
they was there. They just couldn't get over the hump.
They could have built enough lead that they could have wore down had they executed early on. And that's it's not how they start, it's how they finish. We've gone over there, but give credit where credit's due to the defenders. What a nice team. I wish we'd have had their roster to begin with that we could really give the credit where it's due to these players. And Coach Ransom's got a nice squad, does a great job, but I'm glad to see he's got these kids having as much fun as they are. And that's really what this is about. The wins and losses are fun, but, man, these kids are going to remember this game. Somebody did something tonight that they hadn't done before. And if the other team is watching that and enjoying it, that's what this whole experience is about.
Right. As we said before, as a coach, as a player, though, you want to play a coach like that where it makes it fun, and you'll get more out of that player than you're screaming and yelling at them and just be on them every second you can do. They will respond to that. They will play for you.
Yep. And that happens in practice. You got to figure out what buttons to push and how to get it. But here, it is what it is. I mean, they're going to do it or they're not. So, and hopefully you have enough depth to get through the rough times. But what fun game to watch. Obviously, calling it from here on their home court wasn't the way we thought it was going to end up. But a couple of good teams squaring off here again. It'll be different in the regional tournament if they hook up, I'm certain. But until next time.
Well, I'm Larry Franks right here on my right here, and then I'm Rick Mobley, and we're going to sign off for Madison County Sports Television. We'll have a game there next week for you. And like I said, if you want to watch this replay again, YouTube, the Access Channel's on Time Warner. And come out and see your high school local team play. It means a lot to them, and they'll respond playing hard for you, for the county that you're in. So we're going to sign off. Larry, any final words on anything?
Happy New Year, everybody. Glad to see these kids out playing and having fun, staying active. And until next time, it is what it is.
We'll see you on the court.
Yep.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goebel and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net, Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County School Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV, and of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.
Hey everyone, my name's Alex, and I want you to watch MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. Thanks to our other great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby. The following is in smokeless tobacco: cadmium, formaldehyde, lead, nicotine, nitrosamines, polonium-210, hydrazine, benzopyrene, and uranium-235. Don't be a dip. Don't dip.
According to the Centers for Disease Control, the definition of binge drinking is having 5 drinks over the course of 2 hours. When done excessively, this may eventually lead to memory loss, unwanted pregnancy, and sexually transmitted diseases, cancer, excessive vomiting, alcohol poisoning, and possibly death.
Nathan, can you hear me?
If you don't want to swallow any of this, chances are the next tube you put in your mouth won't be a good time. For more information on binge drinking, please visit the Centers for Disease Control website at www.cdc.gov.